Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Failure Made Monsters. I am Santino the Misfit, and this is Dane.
The Great, but you can call me the Great for short, though.
You can do that.
You can do that if you want.
You can. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
It's good to see you. As you can see, we are in the same room for only the second time in the history of the show.
In the history of ever. Wait a minute.
Who are you?
Sir. Now he's getting it.
We got it.
He's new to that part, so.
You missed it the first time, too. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You caught it. You caught it, though.
I get it back.
You get it. What's up, chat? Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for
everybody.
jumping in. Good to see you.
How do we look together?
Let us know how this looks. Let us know how it sounds. This setup's a little different, and we're going to keep experimenting with different setups over the next month or so and try and figure out something different.
What we like.
Yeah. And
we might have butt-naked chicks right here.
We'll probably
playing with each other's buttholes.
Yeah,
you never know.
That's
just try and shit. Feel around. You know what I mean? Turn the lights out and feel around.
That's it. Turning the lights out and feeling around is actually my favorite pastime.
Yeah, I mean, generally speaking, it's a great adventure.
It is. Six Flags.
You find out a lot you know what I mean? You find out what you're into.
Yeah.
And what you're not. You know?
It's I kind of a you figure out what textures
yeah,
really do it for you.
Are those balls? Those
Yeah,
are balls.
those are balls.
You know what I mean? Those are definitely
Is it
balls.
weird that I'm turned on?
Right? What should I do with this new information?
Why are these balls so cold?
Okay.
What's happening right now?
Yes.
Temperature. It's something you just don't know that you don't know.
I love
this
already. I love this more.
This is
already.
good.
I love it.
This is good. This drink break.
And I'm drinking tequila, everybody,
yes.
which I never do. It's a Santino Old Fashioned. If you watch the show, you know exactly what the fuck that is. If you don't know what that is, go fuck yourself because you should be watching the fucking show.
Yeah. What he said.
Yep.
He's defending my honor.
Yep.
As a impromptu bartender in my own home.
A B-level bartender.
B-level.
No, it's good. It's good.
B-level for
drink.
bitch.
It's a good drink. It works really well.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So anyway, we got some news, some fun stuff, some
stuff going on.
announcements, some good shit that happened today.
Yeah.
Pretty excited about it. But it's one of those. It's one of those days. It's one of those days where we're gonna just kind of fly by the seat of our pants this episode. There's no real structure,
My
real
fucking wheelhouse, by the way.
Yeah. Usually I show up with like a whole notepad of things to talk about. and
Not
all that.
today, bud.
I didn't feel like it today. There's it feels like we slid from global pandemic
nuts
into
to
the
butts?
beginning of nuts to butts. So
Nice.
straight into like the opening act of World War
III. Yeah.
So I'm just like, fuck it, man. I'm not gonna bother. I caught up on some of the news. It's all well and good, blah blah blah. But what's more important
is butt stuff.
is butt stuff.
Fuck yeah, dicks
Butt stuff.
and also butt
butts,
stuff.
and butts. And speaking of holes, we're gonna cue the music, and you might notice a difference. You just might notice it. Yeah, that's right. That's our new single, Shot Full of Holes, came out today.
Congratulations, us.
Congratulations to us, indeed.
Fuck yeah, man.
So that's
I'm excited.
Yeah, man. Our new single, Shot Full of Holes, is available everywhere. Right now, came out today, Friday, March 4th. We're working on the video for it as well, so that should be out hopefully in like about a week or so. If
Stream the fuck. Real quick. A real quick aside. Hey guys, hi everyone. We're independent, right? So we own this shit.
Yes.
Meaning when you look, if you don't want to send us $100 here and there, which by all means, feel free to if you want. But if you don't want to like do that and you don't want to buy any merch, you don't really want to like directly contribute, just listen to the fucking song. We get paid off that. Listen to it a lot.
I really
Tell
need
your
that
friends
point
to listen to it a lot.
I need that 0.000000001 of a penny.
Of a penny.
It'll change my life, guys. It'll change my life. No,
It's the thought.
But well, no, if you could seriously go to Spotify, look up "Shot Full of Holes" by the Misfit with X's for eyes and Dane the Great.
With a 3 with an 8 for the 8.
With an eight for the 8. There you go. Yeah, go on there. Please, listen to it, like it.
Please
add it to a playlist of your own. Share it. Follow us, our artist pages, all that stuff, and help us kind of game the
and
Spotify algorithm.
Not for nothing, but it's bad fucking ass. Like the song slaps.
It's pretty fucking fire. It's pretty fucking fire.
I was as soon as he gave me the beat, I was like, what? I'm on this. I'm on this.
Yep.
I'm fucking on this.
This is starting a trend too of this is only the second song in the history of my entire ass life where I did the entire instrumental, produced it, mixed it, mastered it, and all that. Little Baby Bunker
put his whole foot into it up to the knee.
Up to the knee.
Yeah.
And now if you guys help, I'm gonna get all the way to my right ass cheek.
Yup.
Just full on in there.
If you want Tina's butt cheek.
Yeah. When you what are they called? The knee, thigh high. I'm aware this shit like a thigh high boot.
If you want to see Santino in a thigh high, please put it in the comments that you'd like to see it.
Shot full of thigh highs.
I'll make that happen the next episode.
No,
please,
no.
please, adamantly request that. That's all I gotta say.
Adamantly. But then Dane has to wear the other one.
Okay, no.
They come in pairs.
Who told you that's not gonna happen?
They come in pairs.
No one wants to see that happen.
They come in pairs.
Listen,
baby.
first of all, I'm not mad at my thas. My thas is fire, and if I put it in some thigh highs, you'd be like, "Wow, where you get that cake, sir?" I'd be like, "Nigga, my mom gave that to me." So, but yeah,
and put me in thigh highs, and people are gonna be like, "So I didn't know you could connect a boot to a lower back." But I will prove them wrong.
I just pictured that. It's
just
great.
like
fishnet.
Wasn't there a
thigh
cartoon
highs.
character that was just like thigh high boots and a head?
There was.
I can't remember who that was.
She was was it a parent? No. She.
All right. So
it wasn't
you're
like
thinking
Tom and Jerry.
Powerpuff Girls.
Well, yeah,
the secretary was just the legs, right?
She was just the legs.
And then the but there was someone who
the
was
Muppets.
Like,
the Muppet Babies. The Muppet Babies, their mom, you only saw her socks. Anybody remember that?
There's someone who's like, you could see the whole body, but it was just like a pair of legs with like, I mean, it's not like, it's kind of like the M&M, the green M&M, where it's just like a
the green M&M. That reminds me of something. Did you hear? Okay, we weren't on during that time the whole green M&M fucking scandal shit, where fucking wanted to fucking was like mad because they weren't making it. Yeah, they weren't making it sexy enough. I'm like, the fuck, it's a fucking M&M.
Yeah, that was really strange. They do that. They've been doing that. Like I know they did that a lot when Obama was in. With like the mustard thing, like when he wanted Dijon shit on his hot dogs, so they made it like a fucking
he's fancy now.
Yeah, and then the tan suit thing, and they're doing it with they just did it with Biden because he wished the kid a happy birthday at the State of the Union.
And then he didn't sing happy birthday.
Yeah, but he didn't sing happy birthday during the State of the fucking Union.
It's like I mean, sure that kid was fucking adorable. I don't need to hear anybody sing him happy.
Too?
Yeah,
lit up like a Christmas tree.
He was funny. And also you gotta realize that's the moment of that kid's fucking life. Like you got to stand up at the State of the Union. Like millions and millions and millions of people saw you on TV.
Billions and billions and billions.
All right, I missed that.
Had to be done.
But don't try to take away anything away from that moment. Let that kid shine. Good. Hey, happy birthday, buddy. There. I'm not singing shit to you.
Rolo says Betty Pop.
Betty Boop.
Betty
Boop.
He said Betty Pop. I don't know. I mean, Betty Pop is the cartoon character.
I was familiar with Betty Boop, and Betty Boop, by the way.
Hi, Mariah.
Still fucked up.
What up, Rocky Russo?
Is Rocky in there?
Rocky's in there.
Hey, Rock. You turn to Ma right now. You tell her I love her. You tell her right fucking now. Thank you.
And I look forward to meeting her finally.
No, I was gonna say Betty Boop ruined my expectation for how women were supposed to look when I got older.
How they were shaped.
Because I was like, well, actually didn't ruin it. Actually, now that I think about it, it set me on the right path. Because I was like, I was all about
Curve City.
Bro. I was like, that's the way it's supposed to be.
Anime.
Yeah.
I grew up watching anime.
Also, yes.
You know what I mean? And then I married a small British anime character, so I can't be mad at it.
Yeah.
But it did set certain level.
Hello, puppet.
Hello, puppet. Yeah,
all
that's true though. I like the curves, man. I don't know if she can. She can probably hear it. She probably heard you in the other room. I saw you leaning.
Yeah, I was like, where
is she? Just yell it from the other room.
No, I was proud of that, and also if you think about how Betty Boop was drawn and shit was hella gothy too, black and white, super kind of low key creep. Hello, puppet.
Hello, puppet. Yeah, it's a little bit.
Yeah, little bit.
I heard your little feet stomping through the house.
She actually came in. That's so her.
Okay,
Okay, bye. Adorable. Bye.
That's actually, we have a tiny British woman who lives in the ceiling here.
Yeah, she comes out of the attic.
She just pops out
Fuck.
during the broadcast, and that's it. I actually don't know where she is the rest of the time. It's just when we say "Hello, Poppet" in the middle of the broadcast.
She knows. She knows.
Appears.
That's the call.
Yeah. It's kind of like saying "red rum" in the mirror, but like way cuter.
By the way, what's the room number in that movie that that everything evil happens in? Do you remember what it is?
The Shining?
Yeah, in The Shining. Sorry,
I don't remember the room number.
Okay, there's this documentary about The Shining, and you just made me think of it. About The Shining.
It's not 23,
it's called
is it?
Room 4. Is it 412? Somebody in the comments. What's the name of the fucking
chat? Let us
room
know
number
if you
in the
know.
chat? But no, it's called room number whatever.
Yo, what's up, Fatal?
Whatever the room number is, and it tells you all of like the fucking secret hidden shit and all like the stuff that you probably missed about. It's actually super interesting. Check it out. It's on Amazon.
I haven't seen it.
It's really, really.
I haven't seen The
so
Shining.
In depth. You never. Oh, that's right. You've never seen
Never
The
saw
Shining.
The Shining.
I will say I hadn't seen it since I was an adult,
Yeah.
and I recently rewatched it, and it's.
Was it good?
It still holds up.
Well, you know, some things like everyone goes on about it, and then or yourself, like you like a movie,
Yeah.
and then you get around to watching it as an adult for the first time or again, and it just doesn't.
Like, for instance, fucking Batman. I watched the OG Batman
the
last
Keaton
night
one.
with Keaton, who will always be my Batman. I don't care. And I'm watching it, and the first thing I realized is, one, there's a filing cabinet at the newspaper, at like the local newspaper,
Like,
and
low tech, the whole thing.
Yeah, and I'm like, wait a minute. Like, there's obviously no cell phones, but he's got the phone with the fucking handle, like that with the cord.
Remember the old bat phone,
bro?
Was
the
like
old
the
bat
old
phone.
red, like fucking yeah.
And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, wow, you don't realize how much of like, one, how old these movies have gotten, but two, how like quick technology made a whole lot of shit obsolete.
Yeah.
Like when you watch a movie or old music video, and they'll like put a CD in a CD player or like
Some shit.
You know what I'm
tape
saying?
cassette
Like a tape
or
and a tape
whatever,
deck.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We were talking about this not that long ago. The technology in all the like old films that were meant to be in the future.
Right.
So it's,
Yeah.
it's to the point, like they got so many things right. Like they figured out shit like that didn't exist for decades.
Demolition Man.
Yeah, like FaceTime basically before like video conferencing, and phones in general, the way that they ended up becoming before they existed, the way that they were, like portable screens and all that. They'd figured out a lot of things, but no one figured out that fucking screens weren't going to be squares anymore.
Go
back.
There's no such thing as a wide screen in anything.
But all the screens now are like, long. They're
Right,
all rectangles
profile,
and long
yeah.
in shape. But there's no fucking squares. Square screens look old now because you don't see them anymore.
I will say, even
When's the
though
last time you saw a square screen?
I have not seen
An ATM.
Yeah, and
that's
not even,
about
well,
it.
not even there anymore because they updated
Some of them
all
are
the
nicer
machines.
now, yeah.
I haven't. Okay, I know that I talked about it when we were on Matt Slayer's show. Shout out Matt Slayer. And Now We Drink. If you haven't watched it, watch his podcast. It's great.
And drink we did.
Got real fucked up.
We got pretty toasty on that show. Yeah.
Look, imagine that.
Imagine.
But
Drinking.
no,
Who
fucking,
does that?
But no, like, shit.
Who does that?
Shit.
I was
Rocky, you saw it. But no, like, I think that probably the best, like, as far as calling what technology was going to look like, was oddly enough Demolition Man. Still to this day, everything but the 3 seashells. Because, like, they had
The
self-driving
3
cars.
seashells.
They had self-driving cars. They had video chat, VR,
Political correctness.
PC, fucking, yeah, all that shit.
Yeah, overall PC culture. Chat real quick says room 237.
Room 237
I said
is the name of the
23 'cause I remember that
Room
being
237
part of it,
is the so all right, and back to that real quick. There's ways, like one of the scenes is when the little kid, you haven't seen it, whatever. When the little kid is like playing with his toys in the hallway or whatever, the way that they shoot it because of the pattern on the carpet, they roll a ball to him. But the way that he shoots it, there's no way in physical space that anything could have came from that direction toward the little boy.
Yeah.
So it's like, and it's one of those things that only you notice.
Oh,
like,
there's tons of stuff.
Yeah,
like that
like
in
Kubrick
movies. Tons
is
of
like
stuff
will
like
do
that.
shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's super fucking interesting. Watch
So
documentary.
when we shot the music video the other day, and I was explaining, it will play the same as it did in a wide. So like, for instance, this couch, is right now it's actually about a foot away from the wall where it's normally
but it looks,
flat.
yeah.
But you couldn't tell that from there, and in a lot
Well,
of cases,
they know now.
But you'll push this couch up, fucking, 10 feet off the wall.
Yeah.
And if you crush the background, like you have the depth of field and stuff, where you still can't tell, as long as everything else around it still maintains the illusion.
Right.
And people do that shit in film all the time. And then you start. So it's
Lord of the Rings, they did a lot of that.
They
too,
do it. Force perspective.
Yeah.
If you watch a lot of movies, I mean, you start to really pay attention to like the little details of like where things came from, and I mean, shit. It's like when they have there's entire TV shows where everything's shot in like a soundstage in Vancouver,
right?
And then like, but they're on the street,
yeah.
And then they show like an exterior shot of New York, like a bunch of shots.
Because
then all of a sudden you're in the office in fucking.
I started watching a lot of that Corridor Crew, and they talk about like
Corridor Crew.
Yeah, Corridor Crew, and like they were talking about. So now whenever I watch a movie now, first thing I notice, especially if it's older, and I did this with Batman the whole time, I'm like, that's a miniature. That's a miniature. Yeah. Oh no, that's not. And it sucks to know that as an adult.
Once you start,
it's
like the Star Wars is paintings. You ever see that before?
Matte paintings, right?
Yeah, matte paintings. Yeah,
that's fucking sad.
I mean,
sad
it's impressive to me.
Yeah, I mean, well, one of the ones that they always talk about is what's the fucking one that they just remade, 2040, whatever the fuck, with Harrison Ford, Blade Runner. Yeah. So the opening scene of Blade Runner, like how it moves into the city, like that was somebody like literally did all the lights, all the little painted that in or whatever. I mean, it's crazy to know it, but now that I know it, you
can't unsee it.
Yeah, you can't unsee it. So
there's a lot, dude, and that's the other thing too. Watching movies like for a while, it something has to be really. I have to be engaged in it, or I'll start to just like see how it was made. It's like listening to music. Like when you know how it's like cooking, right? Yeah. It's like as soon as you know how the sausage is made, you start thinking about the fucking ingredients of the sausage.
Well, and one of the things I try to really not like let happen to me is, so if whatever, for any songwriters, anybody listen, I don't want to tell everybody, but like you start to like hear songs in parts instead of as a whole. You hear, like, it's like you see the ingredients, you know what I mean? Like I know, like I hear a chorus, I hear a melody piece, I hear, like, I don't hear it all as one thing like I used to when I was not doing music. But anyway, but yeah.
No, and same here. Sorry, real quick.
Who said what?
Mariah asked, "Is there any sound?" Let us know if you guys are having any issues.
Are you guys having
with the
an
audio,
issue with the sound? Is somebody not getting?
I mean,
sound?
they were answering all the questions, so they can hear us. So
there should be sound. Turn your sound on.
And it was Betty Boop, not Betty Pop. He's driving.
Okay, yeah.
Rolo, stop
Rollo,
driving and
texting.
One.
Have another one.
He's driving.
Yeah, no. Is everybody if you're having any issues and you can't hear me?
Yeah, let us know.
Because my voice is beautiful.
It's quite sensual.
It's velvety. No one ever told me that.
No one ever told me that.
But no, so it's like I mean, whatever. I don't like to like watch too much behind the scenes stuff. But then you like, you know,
I love watching behind the scenes shit.
Well, because you do that. You
I mean, some of my favorite things to watch. I don't know if I mentioned this in the show last week. I feel like I did. One of the last ones we did. But the roundtables.
Oh yeah.
The Hollywood Reporter roundtables.
Yeah, those are
so good. You get like all these creatives, all these people who have been, from. Then there'll be producers or actors or whatever. Each one's like that specific group.
Right.
And you'll have like 6 people or something, and it's just the fucking stories.
The
stories are it's invaluable. The shit you learn
when
from
you
these guys. And how similar. Sorry, and also like how similar sometimes even on our level. These they'll be working with a $200 million budget. I'll be working with a fucking $10 budget, and it'll still be like many like similarities. You're like, oh, you got to deal with this and this and this.
Yeah,
fighting. You're fighting daylight, and your crew's tired, and whatever weather bullshit in general, locations, not enough time, not enough money, like all the usual crap.
I feel like they should do a round table, but like of people in the porn industry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, have Jenna Jameson sit and talk to fucking...
It's called Failure Made Monsters. Go look up the episode with Tabitha Stevens. It's fantastic.
By the way, Tabitha, love you to death. Shout out Tabitha Stevens.
And Peyton Sinclair.
I'd watch that. And Peyton Sinclair. I'd sit down and watch them talk about, like, eating gummy bears.
Butt stuff.
And butt stuff.
Yeah. I would. I mean, I think...
By the way, if you don't know what's up with gummy bears, again... Go
Peyton
watch.
Sinclair episode.
And now we drink. No, and the Peyton Sinclair. Yeah, we did talk about it with the Peyton Sinclair episode.
We got into it again.
I didn't realize that we
Now
talked
We
about it
Drink.
then, though. That was the thing.
That was the first time I learned about it.
You
watch me learn about this
this
thing, which I don't want to ruin.
Listen,
in real time.
Listen,
during the episode.
I drink sometimes, so sometimes I don't remember.
And sometimes we drink.
And sometimes
Another
we
one?
drink.
We doing it?
We do it always.
We do it all. We don't. We try.
It's that important. Anywho, now with regards, I do want to kind of mention the whole World War III happening thing.
Yeah, I guess we do got to talk.
We got to at least touch on it. We were gonna. It was part of the reason why we didn't do the show.
We were trying to do it last week, and that was one of the reasons. You mean why we were going to do the show?
Right, exactly.
And we didn't get to because we were trying to set this
kind
whole
of
new
situation
setup,
up, yeah.
and one of the pieces of equipment wasn't functioning to our standards, and by not to our standards, I mean it wasn't functioning at all.
Yeesh.
And we only had one working microphone. So
wah.
so anyway, so we didn't get a chance to do it, but we wanted to address obviously the madness that is happening over in Europe right now. I think it goes without saying, if you've watched the show enough, you know that we're clearly not on the side of the
no, the fuck we're not
of the Russian invaders here. I have no issue with the Russian people.
Right.
I have an issue with the Russian government. And
Putin's a cunt.
Putin's a cunt, man. Yeah, Pussy Riot's been trying to tell us that for quite a while.
Yep.
But yeah, it's super fucked up. Everyone here is probably knows all the shit that's going on. We've been listening to it, watching it, seeing it in our feeds nonstop since it started. I will say Ukraine has been inspirational. In the way that they have handled this, their president, the cabinet, the people, grandmothers off the fucking street.
Did you hear?
Just in general, has been really quite something, and I do not want to see them do anything other than kick some ass throughout this whole thing. And if things falter, I hope someone in Europe steps up, or we do, or something. I don't know.
Their president, as of today, has had
Vladimir.
3 fucking
assassination
attempts this week.
Yeah, I saw
that. If that ain't hard enough, I don't know what the fuck.
Well,
I don't know what the fuck is.
I saw something in that. I didn't read the whole thing, but wasn't the reason they were thwarted though was because of anti-war factions within the Russian government or something, in the security forces. So that's hopeful.
Yeah, I mean,
that's hopeful. That's why fucking Putin's table is so big.
It's a long way from here to there,
and that's why he's sitting so far from his own staff and shit, because he's probably hyper paranoid.
I did want to just kind of touch on what
now?
Something I know, right? Oh. Something that I was it was rubbing me the wrong way.
Touch on what now?
Like I don't. So the distinction has been made between the way that the people or the people that have been something like 1 million people fled Ukraine in a week, over the course of the week.
Is that the figure?
Yeah. And like in all these European countries,
I know
they've been accepted with open arms.
Refugees.
Yeah, they've been accepted with open arms, and even have been given citizenship for 3 years in some areas. And at the same time, there are refugees coming in from Syria. There are refugees coming in from Somalia that are being pushed to the side so that refugees from Ukraine can kind of take priority. And
is that true?
Yes. And just a few weeks ago, before this whole conflict happened, there was a lot of, chatter out of some of these European countries. I'm not. Whatever.
I'm not going to name names.
Yeah,
England,
no, right? That they didn't have room.
I have no idea.
That they couldn't make concessions for these refugees, and it's, I don't know. There's a weird double standard that's happening that I feel like someone should at least mention. And
I mean, is it because of
no?
Is it because of like the circumstance? Like you have you have like internal conflicts and like destabilized internal nations versus like a nation that was really actually getting their shit together being invaded. I mean, I don't
look. I won't go too far to speculate. I will just say it looks odd. It looks odd.
I can't argue. Yeah, I can't argue with that. It's been a weird It's just been weird. Everything's the last
Everything has
since
been weird.
2015. Shit has been weird. We have
Yes.
7 years of weird, and at this point, it's just normal. Is that where we're at? It's just like
Possibly.
is everything being completely fucked the new normal, and then
Fucked?
yeah.
Fucked is the norm,
Absolutely
guys.
fucked. And then when shit starts to feel like what normal felt like, that's weird. Because that's what it's starting to feel like.
right.
There was a point, right? So we had Biden won, right? And then you had you still had the pandemic and all that
Right.
bullshit. But then there was this like baby window. I
Yeah.
think like January,
Ish.
February,
When you
like,
thought we were going to come out of it?
somewhere there was like 4 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks there.
Yeah.
Where it's like, cool, so the pandemic looking like, okay, that shit's
It's wrapping
about to
up, okay.
It's
We're
finally,
wrapping some
right?
shit
2
up.
years in, numbers drastically declining, mask mandates being lifted, the whole world kind of getting back to it. Obviously, dealing with the ramifications economically with inflation and gas prices and all that crap, which was going to happen.
Speaking of
I know. We'll get into it. We'll get into
all
it.
right, let's get
But
into
like,
that
so you
later.
get through that whole, but you have this window where other than like some economic shit, but you got like, I'm not watching everything the president of the United States says.
Yeah,
I'm not angry at
that's
everything
cool.
happening politically. There's no Afghanistan war. We're not worried about fucking any conflicts really that I
Right.
can think of for a moment other than the shit happening at home with, the insurrection and all that crap, these, trials and stuff that are going on. But, the committee, and then the pandemic lifting and all. It's just like this moment of like, like fuck,
It's looking up.
2015 when like I guess when Obama was in and there was no
Yeah.
pandemic other past some of the bullshit. They was like that was
Yeah.
what it felt like.
That felt so good for a second.
That was largely what it felt like because I mean even post 9/11 you had a lot of weird shit
Then
for
tax
years.
season happened. Fuck.
I know, yeah, right.
Fuck.
But then it's like and then all of a sudden it's like World War III, and then I feel like all this bullshit started ramping up at home
Yeah.
again, where they're like, I didn't think about Donald Trump for like a pretty decent amount of time.
That was nice.
And now all him and his cronies and everyone are back in the news again because of the committee and and
found
then he
him.
launched that stupid fucking social platform which I think
Is
doesn't
fucking
exist already.
dumb and tanked.
Yeah, whatever. Truth, which is hilarious.
Which is hilarious.
And then his cronies are all coming. Everyone's coming out the fucking woodwork because midterms are coming up and blah blah blah. But
True.
there was just this pocket, and it just during that pocket, it dawned on me that this is what normal felt like, and now it's weird when that's what it is. When the
Yeah.
world is there in this sweet spot, it's fucking weird
Yeah.
because you're like, all right, what's gonna happen?
Can I talk about
You know
how?
you know what actually did happen then? Though? Like I feel like all like celebrities started dropping left and right.
Well, yeah, a lot of. Yeah.
We had like this pocket of like like the whole world found balance, and then they're like,
Yeah.
But then the zeitgeist was like, nah,
We're
let's kill
we're
Betty
gonna
White.
Kill all your,
Like,
we're gonna kill all your
are you
favorites.
fucking serious?
And like 3 days before her birthday too. Just add
rip
insult to
Betty
injury.
White, by the way.
Real shit. Rip,
Absolute
R.I.P.
legend.
Betty White. Love you.
And
can
Ivan
I-
Reitman.
Can I? Ivan Reitman. That's
Reitman.
right.
So I watched Ghostbusters Afterlife for the first time the other night. By the way,
And it's
It was
amazing. It's great.
It was so
It's-
good.
It's what it needed
we'll
to
get
be.
into that. Yeah, I want to.
I just wanted to say real quick that that earlier today I paid $30 for a quarter tank of gas in
Dude,
my car.
You've seen my car, right?
Yeah.
My car is the size of this couch.
Yeah.
You got like a little turbo sports car,
I'm
right?
not here for it.
Dude, we filled the tank the other day. $85.
Get out of here.
$85 to fill that thing. I used to have a truck
many
that cost
gallons?
that much.
How many gallons are your tank?
I don't know, like
10,
16 maybe?
12?
If? I honestly
bullshit.
don't know. It was
Fucking
it was
bullshit.
insane.
And I mean, look.
While they're posting record profits too. Can we
Yes.
please
Yeah, they
clarify
are.
this?
Yeah, they are.
Right? They're not hard up.
Nope.
The resources are still there.
Yep.
They can politicize it all they want.
Yep.
But the pain at the pump is because of the profits. That's
Yep.
a lot of peas, but it is.
Yeah, that was a lot of peas.
Yeah, and I'm pissed about it. But it's true though. That's like it's all bullshit. It goes with a lot of stuff. I know that there are issues with the manufacturing
Right,
the
arm of it.
manufacturing sector in general.
Yeah.
That's a problem. But oil. We have oil, man. Like we have oil and we have
We have
resources
oil.
to get oil, and we're gonna end up getting more probably because they dumped a bunch from the reserves. And then if we work out this deal with Iran, then the whole energy issue that we have with Russia, the dependence on their oil and stuff, won't hopefully be able to offset it pretty quickly. I'm just hoping to get gas prices down like a couple months before the midterms, or it's gonna be a mess.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real big.
We're gonna
mess.
get fucking slaughtered.
Speaking
because
of
people
getting
here are
fucked.
simple, mad simple.
Yeah.
It's very frustrating.
It's Biden's fault.
Yeah, dude.
Biden did it. Biden did it.
It's like, there are some, like, all right, so I heard something the other day and it nailed it. So Trump inherited Obama's economy.
Right.
And then Biden inherited Trump's economy.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, oh, but because Obama was in for 2 terms, he inherited his own fucking economy. So but he inherited
Bush's, yeah, and
so
he had to clean all
started
that
with
shit
Bush,
up.
cleaned up the mess, got an extra 4 years. Shit was normal, what used to be normal. Everything was fine. We had, we were doing really well. All the numbers were going up. Everything looked great. Record this and that. S&P, the stock. Oh, pick a fucking metric. We were doing fantastic. And then Trump comes in, fucks everything like we expected.
Fucks everything.
Sets and I said this on an old episode. The tax plan that they passed while Trump was in office, made small cuts for the bottom brackets that revert after 4 years or so from when they were passed, which is now. Right? Which is like during Biden's administration.
Yeah.
That was completely intentional so that if he didn't win and couldn't make an adjustment to it, it would look like the fucking Democrats are responsible for hiking your fucking taxes.
Good times.
It's all fucking strategitic bullshit. It had nothing
Good
to
times.
do. And
fuck taxes, too.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
By the way,
We're
I know.
doing it.
Sorry.
Let me look at chat real quick. What's current?
Hey, chat.
Supreme Court reimposed the death penalty for Boston bomber. Cop who shot Breonna Taylor's house was acquitted. Sorry.
Of course it. Wait.
I didn't hear that.
What did you just say?
The Supreme Court thing. The bomber for the
No.
bomber,
Fuck that. No, fuck that.
The cop
Okay,
who
cool.
shot into Breonna Taylor's house. I don't know. I can't talk. Yeah. The cop who shot into Breonna Taylor's house was acquitted. Yeah, true story. Follow up.
Wow.
That's fucked up.
So we need a lighter topic.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That just put me in a mood.
What were we going to talk about
That
before?
just put me in a fucking mood.
What were we going to talk about before?
Huh?
We were talking. I said, Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
Let's talk about Ghostbusters.
We'll talk about Ghostbusters.
Talk about Ghostbusters.
Fuck that. All right, we'll talk about Ghostbusters.
Actually, I'm really excited. So we because fuck, dude, because we'll get it. We'll get into it. Let's not. Let's keep it light tonight.
We will. This is
maybe. Let's keep it light for the next minute at least.
It's just how the fuck do you fucking do that? How the fuck do you just get acquitted? Who the fuck is your fucking attorney? What the fuck?
I'm like, you're talking.
It's a different.
He's so mad.
It's a different justice. It's fuck.
Talking past the microphone.
And it's crazy. It's crazy because the shit gets fast tracked to now so that it sneaks out while all the coverage is on fucking Russia, Ukraine. Like nobody's gonna fucking notice. Like, oh yeah, we're just gonna let him go. It's cool.
I have to. I have to confirm it. I did not read about it. But.
Wow.
Oh no, you're good. You're good, Chad.
Because I will fucking lose it. Anyway.
So Ghostbusters.
So anyway, Ghostbusters.
Delightful. Afterlife was delightful. I know I'm way late to the
movie.
game. I wanted to see it in the theater, but
it's
the
adorable.
apocalypse.
I do want to see the new Batman.
I want to see it.
I do
too.
really want to see the new Batman.
I was gonna say real quick. So I want to talk about that.
But
so we watched Afterlife last week, my wife and I went online to just read about it, and while
she was a fucking sleep in her bed. And they didn't say that they were fucking cops.
Look, it's not.
And they shouldn't have been. There shouldn't be such thing as a no-knock warrant. Fuck that shit. You know what it is. Sorry. Sorry, I'm done. My bad. I'm done. I'm sorry.
If you had told me 5 minutes ago, and from Santino from 5 minutes ago, all the way to 4 years ago, or since birth. If you told me that someone was going to say that sentence about that issue and I was going to laugh afterwards, I would not have believed you.
Yeah.
But
sorry.
But going from Ghostbusters and breaking back into it
is ridiculous.
Yeah, now thanks. Right. So I'm
sorry.
I'm going to a fictitious hill.
Sorry.
It's gonna be a whole ass.
All right. So
anyway.
All right. So you watched Afterlife.
So I watched it. I like watching a movie and then reading about it afterwards and shit. Box office gross, how it got made, production stuff, whatever. Because I'm a nerd. And I ended up finding they made a prop like a they make merch and shit for all these different films.
Right. And
it's obviously a big franchise, so there was all types of like random Ghostbusters branded shit.
Yeah.
but they
Stay puffed.
made something, and it will probably be on this table in the next episode.
Nice.
They made the ghost trap. Right?
Ooh.
I got the ghost trap. Apparently, it's a little smaller than I hoped it would be.
Like it's not a
full size. I wanted it to be, but
legit.
it looks
if
like
it open too.
So, but it does open.
Okay.
And it burns incense so that it smokes like the
Nice.
ghost trap does.
Nice.
So
That's dope.
I am grossly excited about
Yeah.
such a simple little fucking
I get it.
little thing. But that
I'd like a
movie-
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I would love
Yeah,
that.
Stay Puft,
I would
dude.
love that. Like a big one though, like a
Yeah.
a good sized stuffed animal or something.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
I love how they made the mini ones. They brought them back in the
Yeah.
movie.
Oh, dude.
That was
I mean,
fun.
well, the whole movie was just one big nostalgic
Yes.
callback, and
But
it's like
it was like it was a mix of classic
Yeah.
90s film style and structure with a hint of modernization, and then just nostalgia laced throughout. And
I was good with it.
Yeah,
and then Paul Rudd.
and
Paul Rudd on top.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd is a fucking national
I wanted
treasure.
more Paul Rudd. That's my
I
only
would
criticism of the movie.
Well, I also feel like they didn't let Paul Rudd a lot.
Well, you know what? So here's the thing. So
If that makes sense to anybody.
Spoiler alert! If you haven't seen it,
Sorry.
Stop. I mean, this isn't going to ruin anything, but I am about to talk about a chunk of the movie. There is a thing where they set Paul Rudd up to be like he's smart. He's a seismologist in the film,
Yeah.
right? And he is the one who figures out part of this thing that's happening. Okay, try and keep it vague.
Right.
And so they establish him as like a pretty smart guy.
Yeah.
And then he's around when they start to realize that ghosts are actually there.
Right.
And then the Ghostbusters really were a thing.
Right.
And the connection to the characters and the whole thing. Right. So all that happens. And you think that Paul is going to be one of the dudes, like one of the people who helps to usher along the rest of it.
Right.
And then he just
Doesn't. He just disappears.
he just gets removed from the equation in a way.
I feel like a lot of that was
kind
probably
of
because
bugged
maybe
me.
he was shooting something else.
I actually think it
Or
was 'cause-
something.
I think it's because they're really passing the torch to the kids.
Okay.
And they didn't want to make it like, oh, you need an adult. It was
Right.
very Stranger Things asking like
Stranger
there are
Things.
these.
Nice tie-in.
It was.
That's good.
I mean,
Stranger
even as a
Things
kid,
season 4 about to drop.
June, I think.
June.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes me want to put out a song called Stranger Things with like that old like vaporwave vibe,
I
which a
would
lot of the stuff we're doing
fucking
has in there.
Love that.
Yeah, we should do that.
I would love
One
it.
of the tracks, like a few of the new tracks,
like it, yeah.
have
I-
that
yeah.
vaporwave
have-
cyberpunk thing.
the
'Cause I'm
way,
fucking obsessed with the
we
genre.
have other
so.
tracks.
So many songs, y'all. So many songs.
Stuff is on the way.
Yeah, we're working on it. But like right now, let's push "Shot Full of Holes."
Shot full of holes.
Shot full of holes.
Shot full of holes.
Also,
Sorry, I don't know
sorry.
it.
So we talked about the song that we released, right? That came out today. But you had a song
Oh, right.
that
yeah.
came out
Yeah.
last week,
Yes. Yeah. I dropped the song last Tuesday. It's called Bring the Lie.
and it's been stuck in my fucking head since I heard the demo of it.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. But yeah, it's just kind of low key high key ass dedication to all
It's
the people
just
that matter
Tom
to me.
Hiddleston dedication.
Yeah, yeah. Oh wow, that was not. I'm not gonna give you that one. But yeah, so I mentioned a lot of names of people that are close to me and that I would do a lot of shit for. If they needed me to do that shit, and I think that you should listen to it. And if I mention your fucking name in it, and you don't say some shit about it, go fuck yourself. No, I'm just playing. I still love you.
He mentioned my name in it.
I did mention Saint.
If he didn't mention your name in it, you're just not cool.
You're not. You can't sit at my table. You can sit at my table, but
No, dude,
I'm not gonna fucking help you hide a body.
The song is fire. The hook is a monster.
It is
The
infectious.
pre-chorus and the chorus
Yeah.
are both catchy as shit. You have a great A and B hook in that fucking song.
Shout out fucking
pretty obnoxious.
YOTP Leah. What up, girl? Love you for that. John, scores. They fucking like it was kind of in the moment. We were just work. I had the chorus, but like the pre-hook was an accident, more or less, because we needed to fill something. I'm like, cool, I'll do this.
Is
He's
that
like,
really what
sounds-"
happened?
Yeah. He's like, you need something right there, and I'm like, okay, try this. And I was just doing stuff, and it worked.
Don't you love that?
I love happy accidents. I
Dude,
fucking love them.
I'll do actually in Shot Full of Holes, right? When
Yeah.
I was demoing the idea
Right.
for the chorus of the song,
Right.
I was using this microphone just sitting at
Oh!
my computer desk.
Just
Yeah.
like how you do He's got the best in the game. Just so y'all know.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
So I was doing I was just demoing some shit, like literally like doing like shot full of holes, like
Yeah.
just like falsetto voice, like
Yeah.
shot full of holes, just to see what it sounded like over it
Yeah.
in a mix. And it's I kept it and I tried I actually properly recorded the whole thing,
Right.
and that layer was in the session.
Yeah.
And I took it out because that's the old and I hated it. So in the actual recording, there's a layer of me sitting at my computer desk going,
Nice.
shuffle, just
Nice.
like,
and it stays because it works.
and it just worked.
Fucking
Yeah, it's
actually
blended with
that,
the rest
that,
of the vocals.
that reminds me my girlfriend Katie.
Shout Katie.
Shout out Katie.
You want to know the real room number from Shining? The only room number that matters is 926.
She comes.
I hope
up,
I said that right.
She comes up to me. She's like, "What's he saying in the chorus?" I'm like, "Babe, you've heard this song? It's shot full of holes." She's like, "No, it sounds like he's saying big shot full of holes." I'm like, "Nah, like or like boy shot full of holes." I'm like, "What are you hearing?" So I like play it, and like you put me in saying, "You want it? Come get it." And get shot full of holes.
Yeah.
So she's hearing and get. So yeah, listen to the.
It is in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she is hearing.
So
it.
she's hearing that, and she's thinking it's big shot.
It's
full.
just
But I'm
subtle.
like, it's in the
subtle.
back. Listen
Yeah.
to the song. Tell me if you fucking hear it, people.
There's a layer. It's like an onion. There's
Yes.
layers.
There's stuff in there. All kinds
Actually,
of hidden.
so-
If you play it backwards, it says, "Go and fuck that dude in the ass." Play it backwards. I swear.
It does.
I am saying, "Go and fuck that dude in the ass." Go check.
It's
check.
true.
Go
Yeah.
listen now and then listen
And
to
if
it
you're
backwards.
and like I'm hoping that if you're into it, then you're into that, then you'll be into the song.
Yeah.
And it'll be when we say shot
Yeah.
full of holes, it's
shot full
holes
of-
can be
You can
it's
yeah.
it's subjective.
It's subjective. It's whatever
subjective.
whatever finds your lost remote, people. It's
Whatever
fine.
finds your lost remote.
What? That's what it is.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is now.
Did you just make? You did not.
No, I did not make that up. I heard it
Whatever-
somewhere. I'm sure I
But hang on. That requires a bruh.
bruh.
Whatever finds your
I don't
lost.
know.
That's my.
It probably came from
It's like
somewhere.
whatever blows your dress up. Like whatever
Yeah.
finds your lost
Yeah.
remote.
Exactly.
Whatever helps you find your keys. Like,
Yeah, whatever.
Now I want to think of other versions.
It's got to be from something. I couldn't have made that up. I'm not
Wait,
that
hang
clever.
on. What's in a like whatever butters your biscuit, that kind
Whatever
of thing.
butters your
right?
biscuit.
Whatever sets your driver's seat to the perfect setting.
Whatever
like,
blows your load.
Go on.
I mean, right? Whatever. Yeah, like.
Shuffle.
Speaking of which, you know what? Now that we're talking about it, now that we're there,
Yeah.
So all right, I want to revisit an issue, or I want to revisit a question, because when we were on it, now we drink. Like we were talking about like butts and stuff, and touching butts and whatever, and
Things have taken a turn
I
for the better.
I want to go back to getting your butt touched, right? And how, you know what I'm saying? And how like that is what kind of a thing that is, because like, Super was against it, right?
Who was?
I was.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. And now I find myself wondering, it could be good.
It's nice.
Just like okay, if I had like a something like a feather or something like that graze my butthole or my taint, that'd be kind of cool.
Remember earlier
I don't know,
we were
like
talking about like doing a whole show with porn stars?
Yeah.
All right, so you learn things from people who
that-
make sex their job,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And I've
For sure.
I've been fortunate enough to learn firsthand,
Yeah.
many times, and during early encounters of the porn kind.
The way you encounters.
Okay. During those during my in my youth, I was introduced to the backdoor pleasures in some way,
Yeah.
like mild ways.
Yeah.
And I was like, because at the time too, I was like apprehensive.
Yeah.
And I also had to clarify, I didn't ask for anything.
Right.
It just
No.
kind of
Was a thing.
happened in the middle of something, and I was
And
like,
that's recently.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Recently, I don't know.
I'm not mad at this.
This is a safe space, right? Everybody, right? Fucking.
Wait,
chat.
hold on. You mean the internet?
Yeah, I know,
All of the
right?
internet? Yeah.
All of the people that I don't know that are going to see this in the future.
Chat agrees.
Chat agrees. Okay, so like what? Okay, so what's happened? Right? Is there's been some during fellation. There's been some grazing.
So that's exactly.
You know what I'm saying? There's been
It was a little bit more than a graze.
some wandering grazing, and I'm like, I'm aware that it's happening, and I'm not gonna just stop and be like, hey, don't graze my taint area, nor my butthole. I'm not here for that. I'm leaving. I'm not that guy. I don't know if you know me, this about me. Go back and watch the shows. I'm not that motherfucker. So I've been like, I've been forced to kind of be like, well, so am I okay with it? Because it's like, it's a tickling. It's an area that's never been really paid attention to in my life. So obviously it's more sensitive.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. And let's just be blunt about this. Let's just be blunt about this.
Yeah.
Either you like it or you don't.
And
And I feel like I don't know too many people who are open-minded and have tried that don't.
Yeah.
Right? On both sides.
Right.
Some people don't, and fair enough.
Fair enough.
But the thing is, it's to me anyway, it's just a matter of like, as long as everything is clean and clear, and then I'm not self-conscious about it,
right?
Because that's when it's
right.
Not. Because other than that,
and also
that's how all women feel all the time, and how all men should feel all the time.
Yes. Also, the confidence level of the person that you're with, like, are they okay with these things? And what and a lot of times that's what will
look. You know very quickly if a woman that you're with is okay with it when she's blowing you and she just shoves a finger in your asshole. I'm just saying. Then you know she's okay with it.
Now I haven't.
Now whether or not you are okay with it doesn't matter anymore because she's now working you like a puppet with her middle finger. Dance, Pinocchio.
I haven't had the finger go in. But grazing has happened. But I will say this.
Dane, there's still time.
You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm going to tell you like this. If you leave me to water, I'm going to drink. If you know what I'm saying? If I'm thirsty, I mean, like, that's.
You'll let someone help. Now we know where your remote is.
Look, if you know.
She's gonna help find your remote in an unlikely place.
It's somewhere between my butthole and my taint, apparently. But no, so like, I'm just kind of one of those people that like, look, I'm gonna try. If it feel good, if I tried and it feel good, okay, whatever. Add that to the resume. I don't fucking know.
Add that to the resume.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
Gotta go.
And I'm also, but it also lets me know a lot of things about like how
life,
like
and the beginning of the universe and the Big Bang.
The
Higgs boson. That's where you really find the God particle.
Look, how it all
Let's
started.
not pretend that the Large Hadron Collider isn't actually just a giant analogy for fingering a butthole.
Meanwhile, with all the cosmos being what they are, and all of technology and all of human knowledge at the touch of a button, we're talking about touching buttholes. So let's
touching your buttons.
Let's get to it. Let's get straight to it. No, my thing is, like, at the end of the day, you can't say as a man that you're not familiar with consent, or that you don't know what it is, or that the difference is, because like I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, I know what I don't want to happen, and it's important that if you're like in those areas, you check to make sure that this shit is cool.
Hang on, but do you know what you don't want to happen?
I mean, enough to. Well, yeah, okay. Look, if you walk into the room with a strap-on on, you know what I'm saying, and just assume some shit, I'm gonna be like, wait a minute, look, you don't have to fight me. The fuck. Nah, nigga. So I'm just like,
you better warm me up first.
Yeah, no. So I mean,
someone better get the Crisco out.
So it's like I'm aware of that, and that's why I'm really, even if I'm doing some butt stuff with a girl, like about to throw the thumb in there, that one, it. Like if I'm about to do that, I like to make sure, like feel it out to make sure that it's gonna be okay.
And that's why Paul Rudd wasn't in the rest of Afterlife.
Full circle, people. Who says
the full, small, tiny, tight little circle?
Who says we don't have a through line?
See
that's the through line. Wow, that was good. All right, I'll give you that. Golf clap.
Thank you. I want to clip that. But I don't know how.
Right,
because it was like an hour ago of conversation.
That'd be great.
That'd
be great.
That was pretty good.
Great.
I feel good about that one.
Let us know in the chat. I mean, have you ever had?
Chat wants to know: did we watch Inventing Anna? I did.
Inventing Anna. What's Inventing Anna?
It's not a documentary, but it's like a fictional, show based on a true story.
Okay.
And there's this. It's actually I can't remember the actress's name, but you ever watch The Ozarks?
I love Ozarks.
You know the curly haired blonde chick, Bateman.
I don't know shit about fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So she plays Anna, this girl who is I think she was
Oh wait, on
Russian
Netflix
or something, huh?
On Netflix,
yeah.
Where she like I think
She's
I looked at the trailer.
She's like a con artist, kind of.
Yeah, okay. Don't tell me too much about it because I was thinking about
the whole premise is
it.
she's like a fake German heiress or something.
Okay.
And then basically makes her way through the upper echelon of like the New York City elite.
Wow.
And ends up, trying to like start this whole thing, and there's a lot of money involved.
Yeah.
Big, massive names and companies, and it's all based on a true story of an actual person who did this
Nice.
stuff, who is, I think, now still doing actual documentaries similar to the Tinder swindler.
Fucking this fucking
that
guy.
guy.
Fuck that
Fuck
fucking
that
guy.
guy.
Fuck. What's his name? What's his specific name?
Fuckhead McGee.
No, it's I want to make.
Ass Clown
and if
Johnson.
you haven't seen the Tinder swindler,
Dick Cheese Smith.
if you haven't seen,
Am I close?
Dick Cheese, Dick Cheese.
Fuck Fuckenstein.
Where is it? What's his name? Simon Leviev.
I was close.
Lviv, whatever the fuck. This fucking guy has a fucking TikTok. Don't follow it. This fucking guy has a show coming.
Yeah, you
Fuck
told
that
me that.
show.
That's really fucked
and
up.
has an agent that's like working. And then look, there's been a lot of differing takes on that fucking shit. Sorry, I know I'm about to launch into this. I don't fucking care.
I don't know if you've watched the doc. I don't understand how your take is. This dude's a scumbag.
Okay, so that's what's weird.
That's
like,
the take.
People are really saying like, oh, these girls were so dumb. They were like money hungry, blah blah.
Well, hey, hold it. Irrelevant. Even if that were true, he's still a scumbag.
Yeah, and then like
even if yes, that's the let's just assume, which doesn't seem the case because you're minimizing their character based on one part of all the interactions and all the things that happened.
Right.
Like, mind you, they gave him money.
Yeah.
People who are gold diggers don't do that.
Yeah.
And that's a friend thing. I ain't giving fucking nobody $40,000 unless I really
Period.
care about them.
Period. And even if I do,
the fuck I'm
please.
saying.
Your enemies are gonna get you before I can show the fuck up. See, the way my checking account works is I gotta move that money. It's gonna take a few days.
But like the way, so this guy, the way my bank account account's set up.
You cannot call me for that in a hurry.
But no, like, so let's put all that aside. Let's say all that is, and they 1,000% were fucking just in it for the money and shit. He's still a scumbag.
Yeah.
Because even after the fact, when he was trying to get the money back from them,
1,000%,
right, or trying to squeeze them at the end, and then they were like they came back at him in any way, like, hey, I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
He threatened them.
Yep.
This dude who's supposedly, as far as everyone's concerned, in this scenario, who's super rich with his own security team and all this bullshit, is threatening these random women that he claimed to care about or love.
Yeah.
You're a scumbag. You're
Real
a
big
manipulative,
scumbag.
sociopathic scumbag.
And his whole little soapbox right now is, it's just business, and it's like you.
No, business. In business, all parties know they're conducting business.
Right. Yes, absolutely.
In personal matters, that you treat things very differently.
Yes.
I do not do almost anything the fucking same when I know I'm conducting business. Granted. We do blur the lines a little bit sometimes.
Blur the lines. I mean,
because becoming buddy, but then it's when it's become mixing and personal and business blend to some extent. But I will still know, you want something from me, I want something from you, a transaction needs to be made, what have you, that type of shit. That's not the case. These were people who were trying to help people they care about.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like if my fucking parents asked me for something and then we're like, it's just business. I'd be like, the fuck it was.
What do you
You're
mean?
my family.
Yeah.
That's not how that works. Bullshit. He's a scumbag.
That being said,
fuck that guy.
So what?
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Fuck him.
Fuck
till
the
he
Tinder
limps.
swindler.
So then what was
Simon?
What was up with
Alvin, Simon,
Finding
Theodore.
Anna? Weren't we Finding Anna? I don't know what.
Inventing Anna.
Inventing Anna. Yeah, I got it. Sorry, we got sidetracked. Sorry.
So I saw a tweet. Someone was like, they need to, if the two of them met, because they're both kind of like
con
artists. Yeah.
Oh, that's why I saw that meme.
I ended up kind of liking Anna to some extent.
Yeah.
She was pretty shitty towards some people.
Yeah.
When she was getting closer to being caught.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That was dealing with people in a business setting, and I don't feel bad for a bunch of rich dudes who wanted to take advantage of the fact that they thought she was an heiress and all that stuff. Like that's it's like reverse. Like they're not going to be hurting.
Yeah.
Even if she got away with all of it, no one's actually hurting in the end. Yeah. That's the difference, as opposed to these women in the other show who are like, "Oh, I'm broke, and my heart's broken."
Damage. No
emotional damage. That needs to be a TikTok.
All of the things need to be a TikTok.
All the things need to be a TikTok.
Everything needs to be a TikTok.
But that needs to be a TikTok. Like, instead of emotional damage, it needs to be fucking.
Also, follow us on TikTok.
Yeah, Dane the Great and the Misfit.
And the Misfit. X's for eyes. X's for eyes.
X's for eyes, mate.
Like she says it. Big fish, little fish. Cardboard box.
I was talking about the artists we sound like, and it was because there's a quote in our new ad we're running. It says what was it? We're Rage Against. It sounds like Rage Against the Machine had a baby with the Prodigy, and it was adopted by Run the Jewels.
That's real spot the fuck on though.
Right?
Yeah.
And I was like, Rage Against the Prodigy, Run the Jewels, and I was doing the fucking Big Fish, Little Fish, Cardboard Box.
Both of you cornballs.
Yeah. Rage Against the Prodigy, Run the Jewels. Little Fish, Big Fish.
That'll all make sense the more music you hear by us. So just keep listening to our music.
It's true.
It'll make sense.
It will make sense. I'm very excited for the rest of the stuff.
I'm so very excited.
Yeah, but I want people to hear this first.
Yeah.
By the way, if you've listened to it and you messaged me already, Dane, thank you.
I'm trying to get to everybody.
I have feedback.
And I have been trying to respond to everybody because I'm not really fucking good at that because I don't fucking like you people. No, because I just get if I don't do it right in the moment and I'm doing something else, then I forget. So whatever it is. But keep sending me stuff and keep sending the Misfit stuff, and we will respond to you. And we're going to have lots of cool shit coming for people that do fucking reach out to us and interact and try to support us and stuff because we value you fucking people. Fucking shit.
I mean, it's true.
That's the tequila. I'm drinking tequila right now, which I don't typically do.
I'm a great influence on all who hang around me.
Which is pretty fucking cool because
we're in the same room.
And we're in the same room, and I actually like this drink. So
it's delicious. I'm actually a little upset.
Nutritious.
I think I'm running out of alcohol here, but fortunately we're at the hour. So.
What did the chat say? Somebody put a heart up.
Can you come to the East Coast? Can you both please come?
What part of the East Coast?
Well, this is from Mariah,
will there be people there that can touch my butt?
Jersey.
Will there be whiskey? Start with that. Will there be whiskey?
Yes.
That can answer.
The answer is yes.
Okay, if there's whiskey, and I can jump around on a fucking stage, and take my shirt off, because apparently I like to do that.
You do like to do that.
I do it often.
Yeah. I will not be doing it.
Shout out Rocky Russo. Cocky Russo is the one that
that's my nickname.
That told me to do that.
You're using it.
It's my nick. I gave him that nickname.
Cocky Russo.
Cocky Russo.
I gave it to him. No, me, motherfucker.
Oh,
and you said we were making it his name.
I think you just called him Cocky, and I said his name.
No, I called his name.
Russo.
I called him Cocky Russo. I did it
debatable
multiple times.
Either way it goes.
I just did it at your house again the other day, and then you told him again.
Either way it goes.
Motherfucker trying to hijack my
Cocky
shit.
Russo.
My wife vouch.
Told me
Cocky Russo
to take my shirt off. And I do what my friends tell me to do. If he was like, "Hey, next time you're on stage, pull your dick out. It'll work."
And then we were canceled.
Seriously consider it. I don't know if I'd do it because depending on where we are, it could be against the law. But I would seriously consider
all of the United States.
Is it all of everywhere?
Public indecency?
I mean, but if you're coming for that show, if it's a private show,
I know for a fact it's illegal in New Jersey.
I know for a fact that there are establishments here that allow you to pull your dick out a lot.
Or at a place where it's allowed.
No, it's just a private event at a fucking venue.
A private event.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can't go on stage in general.
It's a stage.
But it's a private event, not a show.
But then you can go on stage.
I mean, it's a private show.
I'm just saying there are venues where I could pull my dick out on stage. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
And I wouldn't get arrested.
I'm not going to be there for that show.
I'm not going to pull my dick out on stage.
He's going to pull his dick out
on stage. I might pull my dick out on stage someday. I might,
to the point.
I might pull my dick out.
To the actual point. Coming back to the East Coast. I don't know if solo we're going to. I hope we do this year because now things seem to be loosening up. But there is possible talk of
wanna show everybody
my
my
band
shoes.
Scarlet Carson doing a show at the Stone Pony in Asbury Park, New Jersey at some point this year.
Congrats. That'll
Thank
be fun.
you. So we'll see. We may be back this year for a gig. If that happens around that time, I will try and set something up for the two of us to come back out east as well. And I want to do something in New York.
I would love to do
I haven't
something.
been back to the city in a long time.
I don't think I've ever played a show in New York.
I love the city, man. So I'd love to do a gig there.
I'd love
Maybe
that.
we can even get MC Matt, who was on the show, Chapo.
Oh, right.
Maybe we can get him
Like him too.
back up, and then maybe do a gig with him and his crew up there. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
so we'll
sure.
see. We're gonna try. I mean, now that things are loosening up, we're also talking about doing a show out here in Los Angeles, which will probably happen in the next
Yes.
2-3 months. So keep
Don't
an
tell
eye out
people
for
they're not
that.
ready.
But yeah, so we're definitely gonna get back on stage. I mean,
got stuff coming.
it needs to fucking happen.
In the pipe.
But what we're doing right now is we're shooting. We got
Full of holes.
half the video
We're
done
shooting full
for
of holes.
shot full of holes. We're shooting the video full of holes.
Yep.
The plot is full of holes.
The plot is for those.
But it's gonna be fun, man.
It's gonna be a really cool video.
We're working
and I'm
on
really looking
props
forward
and
to it.
stuff, and yeah.
His brainchild, and I love it.
Yeah, I'm stoked, man. Hopefully we can execute it well. And I'm playing with a lot of new toys that we use to
I'll tell you
make
what. Give us 10,000 streams, and we'll put the video out.
well, as long as the video's done. Yeah.
If the video's done.
By the time we get
We'll
10,000 streams, the video will be super fucking done.
It better be fucking done.
It'll
better
be
done.
super fucking done, dude. Super fucking
The
done.
dishes are done, man.
Dude,
if you
done,
know,
man.
if you know where that reference was from, what movie that was, holy shit! I will give you a warm fuzzy next time we do a
Sounds
show.
like Brewer.
No, it's even older.
Is it?
The dishes are done,
Pauly?
man. Nope, not Polly Shore. Who in the chat knows? Who in the chat knows? The dishes are done, man.
Not.
I will give you one more hint. He says it on the roof of a house.
It's not Friends, is it?
No, you're not gonna know.
I'm not gonna know.
You're not gonna know. Somebody will
Animal
know.
House?
No, it's not Animal House. It's
He
not
said
that
on a
old.
house.
It's not that
The
old.
roof of a house.
And that's not even in a house. That's a
It's a
frat house. Yeah.
Literally, the word house is
Is
in the
in it,
title.
yeah.
You're like,
I
it's
should've
not
known
even in
that.
a
I should've
house.
caught that.
It's called Animal House. And then
Right.
the whole thing takes place in a zoo.
In a house.
in a
in a-
fucking zoo.
It is in a house.
That's
I'm a
it.
zit. Get it?
I don't get it.
It's from Animal House.
I never
He
saw
puts
Animal House.
potatoes in his
I saw
mouth,
Animal House
and then he
a
goes,
very long time ago.
hey, he's like, I'm a zit.
Yeah,
Get it?
I did. Belushi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
I just spilled my drink.
You son of a bitch.
You know what that means?
It's almost time to end the show. Or Dane breaks all the equipment. Fortunately, all things that he can spill liquor on that would ruin the entire
Are over
broadcast
there.
are far away from us right
Yeah.
now. Yeah, we got the setup a little different, so it's nice. Oh, what we got here
What
in
did it say?
chat.
I want to see if anybody got it.
Oh, he's just Dane Viva El Tequila from Rollo.
Viva-
Way to go.
oh,
Yeah, and
tequila.
he's also some excitement in here about the Scarlett Carson show. And,
Oh, nice.
Oh, and somebody guessed it. Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead.
Who guessed? Don't tell mom
That
the
was
babysitter's
Mariah.
dead. Mariah.
Nailed it.
You get a warm fucking fuzzy. Mariah in the building, everybody. That is exactly what it's
shit.
from. He like shotguns. They were like she's so it's Christina Applegate pretending to be their mom for a little while because their mom
Love
is like
Christina
gone,
Applegate.
and then she's like, do the dishes before she goes to her fake job. And then he's like, oh, I'll do the dishes to her brother. I'll do the dishes. And they're like stoner kids, whatever. They go up on the roof and he shotguns. He's like, pull. And they're throwing all the dishes and he's shotgunning the plates.
Oh my God.
And he's like, the dishes are done, man.
After he shot the
Yes. So that was good job, Mariah.
ball. I don't know if I ever saw that. If I
You
did,
should see it. It's funny.
It's one of those movies like Animal House that I know I maybe saw like a part of when they used to do the old reruns on Comedy Central,
Yeah.
like back in the day.
That's one of those ones. It's older.
It's older,
It's like
yeah.
it's like
What
Yeah,
else?
it's
Like
older.
what else did they used to play in there?
Adventures in Babysitting. That's
So,
another really
part of-
classic
part
great
of
one.
it.
What?
Yeah.
That's fucking whatchamacallit? That one guy.
I don't. There's a theme here. Older movies.
Yeah, you just missed it.
I just didn't see them. Yeah, because like my parents didn't go, "Oh, you need to watch this," because it
Right.
existed like before I was alive, or
Go
when I
fuck
was
yourself.
like, or before I was like 5.
You
at
were
least.
alive.
Well, I'm saying like, were you talking mid '90s to mid '80s? when I was, because I'm 87.
Howard the Duck. You ever seen Howard the Duck?
No, I know what it is, but I never saw it.
Howard the Duck is amazing.
I never saw. I started.
She fucks a duck in that movie.
I didn't know that.
Bro. She fucks a duck in that movie.
That's kind of amazing.
And it's for kids.
That's kind of amazing, actually.
It's like, and makes out with his beak and all that shit.
Can we not? Let's not like. So
Right.
I know George Lucas.
And ducks do have a corkscrew penis.
Corkscrew, yeah. Pete, was it the fucking anatomically accurate DuckTales?
Yeah.
By the way, if you haven't seen that, go look it up. Anatomically accurate
DuckTales.
That shit is
It's
fucked up.
It will ruin your childhood if you remember DuckTales.
Penis in the shape of a corkscrew, DuckTales. Woo!
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's fucked up.
it's so good.
Like to avoid being raped, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Like,
because
they rape ducks so much.
Did you know
Female
that
ducks.
female ducks have vagina mazes?
Yeah, it's like a maze.
Because male ducks are rapists. DuckTales. Woo!
That's fucked up.
Scientifically accurate DuckTales.
Look it up on YouTube.
So
It's
good. I think that's the
gross.
second time we referenced that on this
Yeah.
podcast. too.
Well, no. The last one was on Matt Slayer's podcast.
Did we talk about it in there?
Yes, we did.
So good. It's just so good.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that just has, when they like what has lived rent free in your head for like 5-10 years.
That's one.
That's one of them.
I can see that.
That's up there.
Yeah.
That and all the like the last like year or so, for some reason, all the like the Brendan Fraser renaissance.
Oh.
I know. And I'm like, genuinely,
Shout out Brendan Fraser.
I want to see more Brendan Fraser. I
Man,
think about it way more than I should.
The industry just swift kicked him in the side of the fucking head, bro.
Yeah, that's
Like,
why I want you
I'm
want
so
to
glad
see that
he's come back.
come back.
He did this interview at like some kind of Comic-Con thing or whatever. I forget what it was. But he talks about how, this girl he did a live with, she like talks about how there's so much support for me. And you can just see this genuine response in him where he's just like, I just didn't know there was that much support for me in my career.
Yeah.
And I was just like, bro, that's so sad. You were everybody's. You were like Encino Man. What the fuck do you mean?
I know.
Encino Man was amazing. If you haven't seen Encino Man, go back and watch it. It's
So
fucking
good.
great.
So good. I mean, from that,
The cheese is old and moldy.
obviously, the Mummy series is like what cemented dude as an icon, like
he's
as
amazing.
fucking legend. But yeah, I mean, Brendan Fraser is one of those dudes who just so fucking likable.
Yes.
He's just so fucking likable. What's going on?
Somebody
in chat?
said Big Trouble in Little China. First of all, who said Big Trouble in Little China in the
Also
chat?
Mariah.
Who's Mariah? First of all, that's Cocky Russo's favorite movie. It also happens to be one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, more people just pop
amazing.
Wayne's World, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. The OG was good.
Both great movies. I have seen
Wayne's
all of
World.
those.
All of the Wayne's World actually
Big Trouble in
worked.
Little China. I didn't.
You haven't seen
I
Big
saw
Trouble
it.
in Little.
I didn't like it. It was alright.
You didn't
It was
like
corny.
it?
I saw it recently.
What do you mean it was corny?
Exactly what it is.
What do you mean it was? It's not corny. It's not at all. It's great. It's
all right.
perfectly done.
It's alright. It's alright.
We're gonna have to. I don't even agree to disagree.
I also did. Did you like Lost Boys?
I love Lost Boys.
Still?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't.
I
Corny as shit.
watched it the night before last just because
I saw it for the first time.
It's
2
not
years
corny.
ago.
It's not
so corny.
It's not corny. It's the 80s. It's what they had.
No, exactly. Well, all right, so
It's what they had
It's
to work
corny
with.
now.
I mean, with
That movie would bomb so fucking hard if it came out as is now.
but you can't. But that's the thing. You can't.
80s shit was corny. It's why I didn't like most
guy.
80s
It's not
music
corny, it's-
or 80s anything really.
It's not corny. It's just. It's what. Never mind.
It's corny.
I disagree with you. I vehemently disagree with you.
It's just corny. There was the moments, but I watched.
How
I was
dare
like,
you, sir?
It just I know, and people would get mad at me for shitting on stuff that they grew up like loving. But there's stuff from like the early 90s that
it's
still
dope.
holds up.
There's stuff from the 80s that holds up just fine. You just.
Some.
You know what? I don't
Some.
want to. I don't want to. I can't do Labyrinth. What do you mean?
Never saw it.
Never Ending Story. What do you mean?
Never Ending Story is fantastic.
Fucking what?
Never Ending
Corny.
Story is also terrifyingly sad.
Yeah, when Artex dies. Yeah, I know. I ruined me as a child.
Yeah, same. I actually saw the
To
movie
this day.
a bunch when I was a kid.
But you know what?
and there's old cartoons too. At the
But it
same time
also.
that were like
But it
that.
also taught me. Like the other
like
day.
All Those Go to Heaven too is another one. Charlie.
I don't even like that one. But I did watch.
How you gonna get mad at me?
I
and
did
not
watch.
like that.
I did watch the.
Burt Reynolds.
I did watch the Wiz. The night before last.
Oh, wow, I
With
forgot about
with
that
Katie, yeah, and fucking. One, it's amazing, but two, I haven't seen it since I was a child.
Yeah.
Like, and even when I saw it, like it was already like 10 years old. You
Sure.
know what I mean? So I'm watching it and I started picking up on all the lessons that were in it. And I was like, and all of the black culture that was in it. Like there's this opening when they first get to Oz where the instead of it being the Munchkins or whatever, they come out of graffiti. Because it's in New York, it's in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
They had to do it in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? And it's just this glaring, hey, we got a chance to put our culture out there and shine a light on it. Yeah. And it's like you don't catch that when you're a kid.
Way before
before it was okay. Before you saw that shit. It's not normal. If they didn't have Michael Jackson and he wasn't some fucking enormous star and Diana Ross as an enormous star, it never would have fucking happened. Ever. But they knew it was bankable because of him. But anyway, it was just really cool to see it as an adult and be like, damn, like, this was a nice little ushering us into this industry.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny how like you can go back and look at these older movies and your takeaway is either, oh man, they really like were trying to do something special here, or she fucked a duck.
She fucked a duck.
Those
bro.
are that's the scope.
Bro, go and watch.
The scope of what we have.
All right, if you've never.
Movies. And also, can we go back real quick to like same with like Lost Boys, like shirtless saxophone fire guy?
First of all, that's fucking amazing.
Awesome.
Okay.
Agreed. Also, hang on, but look at me, because there is no answer for this. Why
not, sir? The answer is why not? It's amazing. Is why.
Look, I agree with you.
He had a fucking chain, but also for a belt. It was an actual chain.
In context,
and he was wearing purple tights. With a chain, you don't need a belt. Love it, wasn't it?
You don't need a belt.
It's great. Everything about it is fucking amazing, and you need to know that.
You don't need a belt.
Fuck you, sir.
That's
I love
funny.
that shit.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree, and I also still agree with my previous point of fucking why.
I mean, so
like fucking you could because
if I gotta explain to you why, then you just don't get it, bud.
Bullshit. Because your logic of fucking a duck could also be like, well, why not?
Well, no. If you watch Howard the Duck, right? Okay, first of all, so many. How does that even work? It's. Why are you pushing this to kids? It's children.
Why is he wearing a belt?
Because it's not for kids. It's not a kids movie.
Wow, were you a kid when you saw it?
No, I actually saw that movie way later because
everybody who likes Lost Boys though they grew up when they were kids.
Yeah, well. I mean, I don't know about that. It was rated. I'm pretty sure it was rated. Wasn't it rated R? Is it rated R?
Lost Boys?
I'm sure. Like, there's a lot of blood in that movie, and there's like a vampire exploding in that movie. I think there's cursing.
I'm looking it up. Lost Boys.
It might
need to know.
If it isn't rated R, it would have been rated R by today's standards.
Oh shit! I'm fucking.
I think it's rated R. I want to say it's rated R. Rated R PG. Hey Siri. Is fucking Lost Boys rated R?
Fucking bad echo coming through on my phone on this here, but yeah, it is rated R.
Rated R, yeah.
What?
No way that was for kids, bro. No way.
What?
In the 80s? Are you kidding?
It was like fucking cake.
But like,
people exploding with like cake.
But Howard the Duck though.
Why is this?
Wait, Howard the Duck might have been rated R too. Was Howard the Duck rated R?
God, I hope so. This is great.
Hey Siri, was Howard the Duck rated R?
If you can hear that echo, I apologize. I don't know what's going on with my phone.
Howard the Duck was PG-13.
No, it's PG.
It's PG?
PG.
Okay, well, Howard the Duck's PG, so that's more for kids.
But she fucked a duck.
But it's implied that she fucked a duck. They made out and all that.
I have to end this.
Or just turn it down.
I tried to. It's not.
No, the volume on your phone.
I did. It's 0.
Oh. I don't know. Sorry about that. It is what it is.
I'm just going to bury the phone in the couch. It is what it is. This is what I'm using. If you're watching, I'm using my phone to see chat now. I usually just sit at my fucking computer.
So send us messages in the chat so that we can talk to you about it.
That's it, man. Blast Journey to the Center of the Earth, Police Academy.
Police Academy. The dude that made the fucking yeah, I love that dude. That
he did like
his mouth.
He was on I think it was him. He was on
they had
America's
a cartoon.
Got Talent.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
They had a cartoon Police Academy that I used to watch all the time.
Yeah.
RoboCop.
Yep.
RoboCop was amazing.
You know, actually, and also one of my favorite Ghostbusters anything was Ghostbusters Extreme.
Was that a cartoon?
Yeah, and it had like completely different characters. It wasn't the main dudes. I think Slimer was like maybe Janine.
I had a Slimer, and I had the Ghostbusters action figure with the packs, the proton packs, and you could like loop them around Slimer.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I think
I
had a bunch of old Ghostbusters shit, and then I was trying to find something the other day, because I kept thinking it was like slime from like a Ghostbusters franchise, but I actually think. Do you remember? It was a Toxic Avenger.
I loved Toxic Avenger.
And they had like the little like it was like the toxic sludge canister thing with like the neon.
I remember that.
I had the exact reaction. I was like, oh my god, I hadn't thought about that since I was like fucking 8.
Toxic Avenger, the first
So
time
good.
you ever saw Michael Jai White in a movie, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, he's like henchman number 3 or something.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I fucking love Toxic Avenger. I used to watch the cartoon too.
Is that Trauma?
That's Trauma, yeah.
Trauma Films. And that's where, if you don't know, that's where James Gunn got his start.
That is where James
Mr.
Gunn
Guardians of the Galaxy
got his
himself.
start.
Fucking, speaking of him too, I haven't watched Peacemaker yet. Have you watched it?
I started the first episode. I don't know how I feel about it yet,
I
to
haven't
be
watched it
honest.
yet. I like Suicide Squad.
I like Suicide Squad. The Peacemaker picks up right where that leaves off.
I call it Peacemaker or Peacekeeper? Peacemaker.
Peacemaker, that's his name.
Yeah. No, I can't tell if I said it wrong or not.
But it's not. I don't know. I don't think it's picked up yet. James Gunn directed, right? Too.
He created the whole thing.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good. It hasn't done anything that makes me feel like this is great.
I haven't watched it yet.
So-
I did watch. Oh, and
I did
told you
watch
to
the shit out of Euphoria though, and if you haven't seen the fucking finale, the season finale, holy shit, it's fucking dope.
Dude, I couldn't make it past I like watched the first 2 episodes of the first season because you kept telling me to. I will say, I will hold on. I will say this, and the reason you told me to watch it was because the cinematography is on point, and the cinematography
fire as fuck.
is on point.
Yes, it's
and the
fire as
acting is all phenomenal.
fire as fuck.
Acting is phenomenal. It's not bad. There's nothing about it is bad. I just kept finding myself not wanting to watch.
Hey,
more.
chat. Could you imagine a song by us being on an episode
I
of
super fuck with that.
of
Euphoria?
Because I was like watching this one episode where they were like at a house party, and I was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
the song that they're fucking playing could easily be something by me." Just saying.
It's true.
Just saying.
But not by me though, because I don't condone children doing drugs.
I definitely
condone
was.
us doing
I
drugs.
realized I realized the other day that I was for sure a child doing drugs. Like,
Fair.
I didn't realize that. I was like, no, I was in college when I tried drugs. No, sir. No, sir. I was not.
I
was
was
a
a
little
late
bit
I was a
before
late
college.
bloomer.
That I tried
My
drugs.
early 20s weed, and then my
Weed, man. I don't like weed no more though.
No, it made me
do it.
paranoid as shit.
Can't do it.
Oh, what else did you if you haven't seen it, I loved the first season of Reacher. I don't know if anybody, but I told you to watch it. You didn't like it either, right?
It's look. They
We keep
spend-
telling each other to watch
They
it. I'm like, I didn't like it. And you're
they
like,
spend entirely too much time talking about how big he is. After like the third time, I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. We get it. He's big. And then
they crack the jokes a lot. Yeah.
and then they give him these
that's
like
realistic.
wait. Then they give him no. It's not.
Listen,
No,
bullshit. That's like no. Hang on. Meeting new people. If there's something that stands out about
I don't.
you, if
But
you,
also,
if you're 6'5",
they give him these,
240
they give him these unnecessary reasons to show how strong he is. It's like, okay, if I,
There's a couple of those.
There's like where he's just like, no, I got it. And it's like, shut the fuck. No,
I think that's how
that's
he
not
is
even
in
in
the
your
book, though,
character.
right?
No, it's not.
I didn't read it.
He's more subdued in the book. So I've read one of the books. I haven't read them all. Cause fuck that, and I was a fan of them. I was a fan of both movies. I like the movies. By the way,
you're right.
what I love about it is that he is one of the fucking henchmen, like the bullies in the first movie. In the scene where the girl sets him up in the
Alan
bar.
Rickson is.
Yeah, when the girl sets him up in the bar, and
He's in the movie.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, when the girl sets him up in the bar and
Yeah.
he goes out, he's the guy that's in the group of guys where he's like, oh, it's only going to be a fight with
No
3 of you
shit.
because 2 of you are going to run
So
away.
he was already in the world.
He's the first one that starts the fight or whatever. And I'm like, oh, pretty cool that he got to come full circle. Because you know how that happens. It's like casting director probably put him in.
He apparently auditioned like for to shit. To
Yeah,
get that part.
and he probably had to like.
And I gotta say too, like, because we talked about this once before. I've been a big fan of his since like Blue Mountain State. Like,
yeah, he's great. He's great in that. And if you
Castle,
haven't seen Blue Mountain State, go back and watch it.
Go back. You want to watch a raunchy, hilarious, underrated fucking
for no reason.
comedy.
It could never
Blue
get
Mountain
made today.
State.
It could never get made today.
But that show was amazing.
Yeah,
it was so fucking good. And but I always thought he was amazing on that because like comedically just fucking phenomenal. And then you'd see him in like anything else. You're like, oh, holy shit, this dude can like really has great range.
But he'd always pop up as like the background guy,
well,
the heavy guy.
So you know what people don't know? So he's one of the that whole reboot of the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
he's one of the Ninja Turtles, and he's Raphael.
Yeah, I knew that.
But because he's a fucking CGI
right,
turtle,
no one knows.
You don't know.
Yeah,
and then he was in Titans on HBO.
Yeah, yeah.
He's what's his name? Is it Sparrow or one of them?
I just mean for as long as he's been on,
he's been in tons of shit, and you're like, fuck, dude, this guy needs
a good
break.
role. Yeah,
like a big break. And so seeing him in Reacher, which by the way got a second season like the day after it premiered, and they're already
maybe I'll give it a little bit more.
And they're already talking about season 3.
I'll give it a little bit more.
And, I mean, I thought it was. I really thought it was good, and the action sequences are fucking really good. The fights and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
the action sequences are pretty good. It's pretty. Look, it's pretty okay. It's worth at least trying to watch it to see if you like it. I don't know. I'm not really super keen on the whole episodic thing. I don't know.
It's serialized.
There's parts of it that I don't love. Yeah. There's parts of it I don't love, but it's not bad. It's not
episodic though. It's serialized.
Serialized, yeah.
Yeah. I like when there's a larger overarching story. I don't like when each episode is. I mean, unless it's a comedy.
Yeah, no.
I can do comedies like Psych or something, which is still one of my all-time favorites.
Psych.
Yeah.
I still got to watch that.
Fuck. Have you watched it ever?
I've seen bits and pieces.
Oh no, you have to watch.
Yeah, I know.
Let me know. I'll give you like an.
I will. It'll get there. It'll get there.
There's an episode.
I gotta be in the mood for shit. Are you like that?
Yeah.
I gotta be like in the mood. Like it'll be something that I want to watch that I've been meaning. Like I'm still not through the new season of Witcher yet. Like I haven't
even started because I haven't been in the mood. And I love
I'm not in the mood, and I love
First
that show.
season was so good, but I have to be in the mood. Yeah.
I will say this about that: it's way denser.
Yes.
Denser. Narrative like there's so much
you gotta be in the mood. It's like Ozark
information
too. I haven't watched the last season.
I'm only 2 episodes in
because it's too heavy.
It is. It's a lot.
Everything has been like that. I'm like, I don't want to stress myself out when I finally sit down and watch something.
Right. Yeah.
And obviously, I also usually prioritize. I watch anime before I watch anything else. Usually.
You know what I love about girls? This is what I love about girls, right? And I'm gonna talk about it right now because I don't give a fuck. So what I love about girls is like if you find a girl that like is into you, you know, you guys trust each other, blah blah blah, whatever the fuck. I feel like girls are just waiting to have somebody that they can just send fucking all of the nudes, all of the fucking whatever to.
Not
like
when you live with them.
Like yes, I feel like girls.
Then they just walk around naked all the time.
Yeah, I feel like girls are just waiting for that. Because I'm not by nature. I'm not a person that is like sending dick pics and all that.
We know
shit
what you
around.
are by nature, Dane.
I definitely send dick pics to everyone. No, you're fucking dumb. Fuck you for that. But no, like I'm not that.
You're not down with
I'm not
OPP?
that. Yeah, you know me. I'm not that guy. Fuck you. I fucking feel dirty for having done that. I'm not that guy that always like. I never really cared to do that. But I like how like. The minute a girl gets comfortable with you, she's sending you shit. It doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing. You could be at church. You could be at a fucking funeral.
You could be in the middle of a live broadcast.
You know what I'm saying? In the middle of a live broadcast, she's going to send you some dirty ass shit.
Check out these cheeks.
Yeah, and like, this is what I'm doing. Not dirty, but you know what I'm saying? Like, just some naked shit. And I appreciate it.
I can't
really
say
do.
nothing.
Baby, I saw that. I appreciate you for that.
My wife lives in the ceiling and only pops out occasionally when
right.
I say,
hello, puppet. Got it.
We're going to wait and hear her.
Let's see if it happens.
Let's see if she stomps into the room one more time.
She might, but she might be getting ready too.
Yeah, she might be.
Yeah.
Anyway. I can hear her. I hear her. Hello, puppet. Hi.
Yeah, she doesn't live in the ceiling, guys.
I live in the wall. Whatever.
Actually.
All I know is I hear little tiny feet slapping around when you
Actually.
finally make your way over here.
Oh, I don't know if she'll hear it. And I was like, fuck.
You got-
No, I got it. Aww.
Love you.
Aww. Adorbs.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's time.
I think it's time because
time.
we got stuff to do, people. We
do.
got things to do, places
We're
to
gonna
go.
go see. We're gonna go see those cheeks.
Oh yeah.
make sweet art for the world.
Yeah. I don't know what the thing is called, or I'd probably try to plug it right now.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But we're
what
going
it's
to a
officially
thing at a
called.
place, and
At a place.
and his lady's gonna be doing
Yeah.
things with other people at this
Yeah,
place, and it's
half
gonna be
naked.
nice.
It's gonna be fucking awesome.
And we're gonna see Mr. Rocky Russo, the one and only.
We are gonna see Kage
and Mama
Russo and Ma Simone.
That's it.
Love you, Simone. We're gonna see them, and I haven't seen her in a little while.
We're
and I missed
excited.
her, and
We're
it's gonna be
excited.
great.
So anyway, thank you guys so much. This has been another episode of Failure Made Monsters. Obviously, as always, you can go onto the interwebs and you can look up Failure Made Monsters in all places that podcasts are available if you prefer the audio-only version moving forward. But if you like the video version, and please head over to our YouTube at Failure Made Monsters and subscribe, hit the little notification bell, like this video, leave us a comment, and just, tune in every time we do these and talk with us, man. We enjoy talking to you guys. You help keep the
You're getting really
conversation
good at that,
going.
you know?
So we appreciate it.
It's really smooth. I like.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
It's like melodic almost. I will say too, real quick. Jump on our Twitch. I'm gonna be like doing. I've been trying to do better on my live streams on Twitch, where I'm just like playing stupid games and shit. So yeah, jump on and keep me fucking company if I'm on it.
Do the
And
thing.
him too.
Yep, Santino. So it's actually just the Misfit X's Fries and Dane the Great on Twitch. Failure Made Monsters on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. We're starting a TikTok. There's nothing on there yet, but we just started one. So
Yeah.
follow us on there.
put
Get us
stuff on
jump started for when we start posting clips and shit. But thanks, guys. I mean, we appreciate it. It's always good to see everybody here. We have a blast doing this show, and you guys are half the fucking reason it's fun for us. So
Seriously.
thank you so much. And of course, please, super please, go and listen to Shot Full of Holes now
Shot
available.
full of holes.
Now available on Spotify and Apple
Cocks
Music.
full of hoes.
You can find the link.
Box full of nose.
You can find the
Candy.
link on all our social media platforms.
Bags full of blow. Wait,
And
what?
it's- Go on. And it's lnk.to/shot full of holes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's on Spotify, Apple Music, and basically everywhere else that you can find good stuff. And the video's coming soon.
Video's
and that's
coming soon.
it. So subscribe, Failure Made Monsters. We'll see you guys soon. We got guests coming. Very excited for that. We're going to
Yes.
try and do some in-person guests. We're
Yes.
going to dabble. We're going to try and get that done
Burlesque
soon.
sexy people.
We'll see, man. We got some friends. We got Slim. We got chefs. We got all
Slim
types
coming
of good
through.
people lined up.
We're
so.
probably gonna try to get drunk with Rocky again pretty soon.
Oh, that's gotta happen. It's
Yeah.
gotta happen. We'll try and do some in persons, and then we'll hopefully come to a city near you in the near future and do a show.
Fuck shit up.
We're looking to get on stage again on the West and the East Coast, so hopefully we'll see you guys soon. But we will absolutely see you here again in Failure Made Monsters very, very soon. So thank you guys again. We love you. Be safe out there, and much love to the people of Ukraine.
Yes.
Fucking hang in there, y'all. We're out.
Deuces.
I'm trying to be out, and we're out.